travelers, and welcome back to the Mid-Nite Drive-Thru. This is Jim, and we are sitting outside a Grey Garden, waiting for these robots to go ahead and pick all my mute fruits. Okay, that's not what we're really doing. We are here, if you may recall from last time, because my Minutemen have been summoned. The Institute wanted to recruit the fellow in that house there, apparently. And apparently he didn't take too kindly to it, and somehow he managed to get off a call to the Minutemen. And of course, their duty is to respond and protect the interests of the citizens, so they stepped right in. So now I've got to defuse the situation. Problem is, I'm not going to help the Institute kidnap anybody. If the guy wants to go, if I talk to him and he wants to join up, hey, that's fine. But if he don't want to go, I'm not forcing him. So, well, it's probably going to take some charisma. And these are my own guys, so they shouldn't be trying to kill me. So let's just go over and have a chat.
Yes?
Oh, hi. Why are you taller than me?
Hello.
I'm your commanding officer. I'm going to stand over here. Now, Shorty, let me...
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise.
I know, right?
We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
Well, it's complicated. Though, I gotta say, they don't need to get through you to get away. There's this whole teleport. Never mind, you don't need to know. It's complicated.
I'm not sure you know what's going on here. This situation is complicated.
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what's going on. These think they can kidnap whoever they want, whenever they want.
All right.
Well, not today. Not while we're here. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
Why don't you just kind of hold your ground out here, and I'll go in and check it out. Yeah?
Have your men hold their ground. I'll go in and assess the situation.
I don't think that's a good idea. Sir, we have to act now, or else we risk not only letting them get away, but taking one of ours with them. I wouldn't wish that fate on anyone. Are you going to lead us in there, or what?
Let's just say it's a misunderstanding. It's not. You guys know exactly what's going on, and you're totally right, but...
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
There's no danger.
The Institute wants the same things you do. We can find a way to work together.
I don't know about that, but... Look, if nothing else, you'd best get in there and make sure that man's okay. I'll make sure no one makes a move on him in the meantime. But, well, you'd better be right about this.
Yeah, I hope so too. Because if not...
Hey, General.
Why is your head so sunken in there? Is that always like that? It looks weird just standing there. Just take a... Alright, well, it's not quite so sunken in when there's a guy in it. Alright. So, he's in the house. Oh, he's upstairs in the house for some reason. Oh. Or maybe not. Alright, so I gotta talk to you. Enrico Thompson. You're one of the guys from inside.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
What happened?
How exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
So why'd they send you? You clueless yahoo.
Why did the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
Oh, good. So you don't have him already. And he's still alive. Excellent. Well, let me just excuse me. Let me just say this. I wonder if they wonder if they realize how big an asset you are. Okay. Phase 3, eh? Perhaps you could spill some details?
What does this Wallace guy have to do with Phase 3?
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. Like nothing we'd seen in the Commonwealth prior. He truly has a gift when it comes to theoretical physics. He'd be an asset to the Institute, specifically in getting the reactor running. With his help, we could accelerate the timetable immensely. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. If he don't want to go, then you guys are going to have to split.
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
All right. Wallace. So this is you, huh? I like your kitties, by the way. I think those are just awesome. This one's playing with a little rocket toy, and this one's just playing. This one's saying, "Oh no," and this one's going, "Oh, you're hilarious." All right. T.S. Wallace. If that's supposed to be a reference to somebody, I don't know who.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
I mean you no harm.
I mean you no harm. No one here does, all right? We're just here to talk.
You're not stealing my organs, or shooting me into space, or whatever it is you do. I won't let you. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
We're here for your organs. Dude, just settle down.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
Organs! No. Would you be willing to help us out with a nuclear reactor? I think. Unless they're lying to me too, in which case, you know.
Mr. Wallace, would you be willing to help the Institute?
Help? The Institute? But aren't they... I'm the bad guys?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve.
Yeah, I was doing
in
fine.
In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
What do you say? You got anything better planned?
You have a better option than what we're offering you?
No. No, I guess I don't. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
You're welcome.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Okay, well, hey. So that's it?
Enrico.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director.
Oh, such rich dialogue options. It's okay, guys. Everything's fine.
Yes? Huh? General.
Yeah, that's who I am.
Hello, sir.
Hi. Remember when we had this conversation about me going inside?
Excuse me. Yes?
And apparently you've
General?
completely forgotten it. You're all useless. Unbelievably useless. Alright, back to the Institute we go. Thanks a lot for nothing, morons. Okie dokie.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
I don't think he built all of this. I don't think so. Kind of got the impression most of it was already here when he took the job. Just saying. I'm not trying to be rude, but, you know. He kind of looks a little spindly to be building this whole joint. Hey, Sean, buddy, how you doing?
Ah, there you are.
Yes.
I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings.
Good.
Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
How close are we?
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
How to Win Friends and Influence People there. Apparently that's a book that didn't make it from the pre-war era, huh? You're going to tell the people not to interfere with you. They're all terrified of you on the surface, and you want me to get on the radio and say, "Do not trifle with us or we will destroy you." Granted, since I say that a lot, I can see where you might have gotten it from, but no, I'm not doing that. Are you kidding me?
You've got to be kidding me.
Absolutely not. You are to be the director of the Institute. You are the only reasonable choice for so important a task. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
All right, well, let's have a look at your speech here. Let's see this script. Here we go. People of the Commonwealth, for years now you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It is true, but it is not the whole truth. We are the future. Oh, well, that's nice. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Oh, that's wonderful. Today, we will activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground has ceased to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. Apparently one without you. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. You worthless bugs. You insects. You vermin. Oh, excuse me. Did I say that with my outside voice? We simply ask that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in dire consequence. Yeah. Dale Carnegie, you ain't, Sean! You may rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands. That mankind will thrive under our guidance. And you can all just die, because we're going to be underground and you'll never see us again. You know, if you feel so superior, why are you even bothering to tell them this nonsense? Which, by the way, you're going to have to tell them, because I ain't reading this tripe. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm just going to go ahead and drop this right at your feet here. What do you think of that? There you go. Enjoy that, because I ain't reading it. Pick it up. Pick up the can.
If you could,
Pick it up.
please finish up the speech.
No.
We'll need the final recording before we go too much further.
Yeah. All right. How about if I, Go ahead. Try to record your speech now. Oh, it'll still work. Dang, Robco. Why did you have to build things to last 1,000 years? Why? All right.
If you could,
Yo,
please
yo,
finish up the speech.
You know what I have for
We'll
you?
need the final recording.
Shut up! Got anything else you want to say? You smug little punk? Now then. What if I just read it? I mean, yes, it's going to be terrifying to the people outside, but I am trying to play along until we rescue all the synths who are supposed to be getting rescued by the railroad. So, what if we do that? Let's try.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are.
Oh, I get options! And we are here to help.
Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your...
personal freedoms? Unimportant details kind of leads it anyway, but let's go with, that's the most positive sounding, so let's go with that. Personal freedoms.
Personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in...
unnecessary difficulties.
unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is...
looking bright.
looking bright. And that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Okay, that was better. That was much better. I thought it was just going to make me read it, but it gave me the option to improvise and change the message. How do you feel about that, Sean?
Son,
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across.
Yeah.
Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
Sure. I mean, if you don't have a problem with what I just said, which is that we're here to help, then it's great. Maybe you were just, you know, bad speechwriters. It's okay. Not everybody's gifted with words. It's cool. Oh, I feel so glad that
Are you following?
Yeah, I'm following fine. I'm just so glad that I took the opportunity to see if we had some other options. Oh, I'm so relieved. Yeah, I'd be happy to go.
what do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth.
That's true.
If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, We need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Okay. Okay, that's... I can do that. Sure. Sorry about the punch you in the face and the whole thing. Yeah. Sorry. All right,
Once
anyway.
your work has been done in Diamond City, we can proceed.
Yeah. 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 We can proceed. All right. Well, that's... I didn't think we had any other options, any other outcomes, but yeah. Sure. Am I being naive? Is Diamond City going to attack me? Well, nobody has started by running toward me.
Covenant has turned up completely deserted. Details are sketchy, and by sketchy I mean we've done a business. The whole town. Oh. Sounded nice.
Oh, they're talking about Covenant. Yeah.
Wherever they
I destroyed them. Sorry.
suddenly turn up again someday.
Alright, so we're going to Diamond City Radio. I can do that.
Buy and sell everything to everyone, except sins. No sins
Don't
allowed
be
here.
caught dead. Protection from Commonwealth weaponry.
Alright, alright, alright. We can do this. Yeah. So we just need to boost the radio signal, and then we'll be able to broadcast to all the wasteland. Hey, how's it going, man? You know something? Let me just do this real quick. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I want to hotkey this helmet to the equal sign. There we go. So now I can... Come on. That should have worked. Oh, only works to put it on, not to take it off. Well, that's better than nothing. So, dude!
The radio sounds better these days. I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Well, that's because you're awesome ever since you got your confidence up. So anyway, what am I here to do? Oh, equipment slot.
I'll need to find those radio parts.
Radio parts. There, he said they're on site. Alright, well that's his stuff. Oh, they're in the box. Radio thing with buttons, radio thing with dials, radio thing with tubes. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Wait a minute. Am I just... Aren't there any other options? Couldn't I, like...
Okay, let's try this.
Oh, I see. There are...
Oh, hey. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Yeah, so this... Well, so I'm supposed to try the different things. So this has got... dials.
Maybe this goes here?
And then we'll try the thing with the buttons.
Alright, in you go.
And the thing with the tubes. Eh. Oh, is that the signal? Alright, so it's up to 3 now. So maybe I've got one of them right. Well, that seems to match there. That seems... Well, that didn't help. So... There you go. Yeah, well, that's great. Nice to see you, buddy. Alright. Things seem to be going okay. Back to the Institute. Sure. Waiting for the other shoe to drop. Hi, everybody. You're all alive. Well, that's good. Yeah, so let's, oh, I guess I don't need to be hiding. No need to hide. Everything's fine. Seems to be kind of going this way. Where are we going?
Yeah?
Heading over to Advanced Systems, apparently. Father's not in his quarters.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Sure. That's the door. The door that had the beams across it. Okay. We are, Institute Reactor. Gonna do another save right now. Because, yeah. Please don't have lied to me. Please. Okay, well, this place is looking less spiffy than you might have hoped. This doesn't look new. Oh, but he said that the reactor was built originally for the Institute when it was above ground, and that they're repurposing it. Okay, well that's, so it should look kind of cruddy. So let's just take those, because, you know, we're in the neighborhood and all. Cooking. Okay, there are several turrets, but there's no reason for them to be unhappy with me. Yet. Well, no, it's good. It's good. It's an important facility, and it should be protected. So yeah, that's fine. There's no reason for me to feel nervous or distrustful of that. Right? Right? Ooh, it's a studio in a box. Emmett. What's out here? Okay, there he is. Apparently I gotta go the long way around because I'm too big to fit through the window. What a bummer. More doors. Okay. What you got here? Hooded clean room suit. Oh, well, that's neat. I haven't seen one of those before, so I'll take that. I did see one on the guy, but, you know. Bottle caps, again. Why are there bottle caps in places where only pre-war stuff should be? Who was collecting bottle caps in those days? Alright, so this is like a radioactive decontamination chamber. Alright, well that... Oh, everybody's here. Okay. Well, I guess... Hi, everybody. I'm feeling a little nervous now. Because you all are... Well, I suppose it's a big moment, right? Because we're turning on the big reactor. We're all going to have limitless electricity, and we won't have to... We won't have to do anything, you know, steal from people ever again for our power. It'll be good. Everything will be good. Hey,
Enjoy your trip to the big city.
I did.
It's done then?
Yeah.
The transmitter has been modified.
Yep, it's up to full power.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish, and we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Well, okay. Am I gonna need my radiation suit on, my helmet on? Let's pop on the helmet just in case there's radiation in here. Yeah, alright. Yeah, do you need to close this while I'm working on it? Alright. Activate the reactor. There she goes. That's the beryllium agitator, right? Should I get out? I should probably get out.
I'm glad you could be here to share this with me.
Oh, it's nice. Look at that. That's generating power, huh? It seems so simple, so innocuous, and so the door's open. Should the door be closed? That's everybody leaving? Okay, that's fine. All right, so then next oh, okay. Oh, it's not fired up yet. So maybe it shuts the door after it fires up. High levels of radiation are likely present in reactor chamber. Check current status of radiation levels before entering. Yes. Okay, reactor status. Yes. Reactor is offline. Radiation levels inside reactor. Low, which it should be. That's fine. Yep. Initiate reactor startup sequence. Yeah, let's do it. Probably should have closed the door first, but you know, whatever. Levels inside reactor. High. Well, that's to be expected. Did I just go back to where we... Yeah, okay. So we're online. Okay, closed automatically, so we're good. Oh, yeah, look at the juice, man. Look at it. And it is pouring out some radiation. We probably shouldn't stand right here, dude. We should probably go.
Sean.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are.
Yeah.
We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, what's next?
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Okay. So you're handing over the controls to me. All right, well. Golly, this is a whole lot different outcome than all of you dead in a corridor upstairs.
This truly is a wonderful place.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'm going to go now because time travel does weird things to your emotions. Okay. Well, yeah. I can't believe everything went so well.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
No, I know I look like a robot with the power armor, but I'm actually human inside all this. So, I'm good. But thanks. I appreciate it. Hey, it's the dude!
To think I'd be above ground, suffering, I'm much better off here.
I'm glad you feel that way. That's great.
So many projects, so little time.
Yeah, that's often the case, but glad to see you doing well. Hey, you know, might consider a facial scrub. I'm just saying, everything's clean down here and you kind of stand out. And I don't want you to feel awkward. As director, you know, I'm interested in the well-being of my my scientists.
So many projects.
Yeah, okay.
So...
You're just going to repeat yourself. I'm going to go. Apparently being on the surface makes you a little bit... Okay, yeah. Well, let's... so where are we going now? Where are we going now? Well, I think... Yeah, the boardroom's up there, so... I guess we gotta cruise it.
The Facilities Division.
Okay. Well, hey, I'm going to go ahead and... Good afternoon, everyone. I suppose you're wondering why I've called you all here.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Dude, you say that every time I walk past you when you're sitting in that chair. All right, gonna hop out of my power armor.
May I be the first? We're looking forward to working with you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, all right, well, let's have a seat. All right, well, let's get down to business. Well, I should say I'm happy to be here. I am happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here.
Yeah.
That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Well, what's the goal?
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's just spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
Well, they clearly want to destroy us, and I'm sorry to say, I helped them build a giant robot. We weren't sure how things were going to turn out with me and you guys, so, you know, I kind of padded the odds a little bit, you know? So, now let's just think. Nobody's talking yet, and they might start any second. I don't like the way that the Brotherhood has been. I'm in charge now. I'm the director. I should be able to prevent people from being stolen from their homes. I helped Wallace there. He wasn't stolen. He was invited, and he came willingly, so we're good. Brotherhood wants to take everybody's technology away. We want to help. I said so on the radio, and Sean didn't contradict me. So we do want to minimize the violence. But I don't think wait and see is good, because they've got Liberty Prime. We can't avoid conflict. They are not going to fall back. If when I say hit them hard, we're only talking about the Brotherhood, and I think we are, then I'm all for it. Yes. Let's hit the Brotherhood of Steel. Can we minimize the violence?
If this has to happen, we keep the violence to a minimum. We're not out to destroy the Commonwealth.
Of course. It was never the intention to cause more harm than is necessary. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
Results? Question mark.
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
Well, frankly, if we believe, as I do, that some of our synths are sentient, then simply feeding more troops into the meat grinder of war is an inhuman horror. So simply making more synths is not good. We need to make the synths we do have more effective, give them a better chance of defending themselves and making it through by arming them properly. defensive capabilities should also be a consideration.
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems folks will get to work immediately. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Apologies. I have an urgent message from Z-114. Your quarters have flooded, sir. There is danger of extensive damage to your personal effects.
I'll go right away.
I'll go right now.
Time is of the essence. To avoid any undue tragedy, please see Z-114 at once.
Okay, that was clever. And I'm not worried about this guy because he's just... I think he likes the smell of this room. Is it like the lemon air freshener or something? He just hangs out in here. Even after I leave. You watch. I'm gonna hop over this way, try to get around without touching him. Yeah, and he's just gonna sit in there by himself.
Nominal.
Alright, so where are my quarters? Are they... I think they're around the ring here. Oh, I need to be down there. Okay. Well, you know what that means. Time to jump off the railing. Yeehaw! Boom! Oh, it's you!
Ah, there you are. You've met with the director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
Well, the Brotherhood is not gonna sit up there and do nothing. They're here for war, and they're well equipped. They're gonna try to destroy you. And as long as we're doing good things, I don't want them to destroy us. So, yeah, it is the right thing to do.
It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety. That makes it the right thing to do.
I'm glad you agree. None what comes next will be easy. That conviction may help keep us all going.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Yes, I do.
I can't lie. They are allies.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. I won't ask for details. I'm sure I don't want to know. But these people, with their twisted ideology, they seek to undermine everything the Institute stands for.
No.
Surely you can see that.
No, they want to preserve the things that you make. What's wrong with that?
How do you know what their goals are? You've never tried to engage with them.
I've dealt with them far longer than you have. I've seen what they're capable of. The lengths to which they'll go to achieve their objectives. Surely you can see that you can no longer work with them. That the time has come to put an end to them. For our sake. For our future. I'm afraid this is an order. The Railroad leadership needs to be eliminated. I expect a report when it's done.
No. No, hey.
Sean.
It's unfortunate that it's come to this. But there's really no other way.
No, 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 no.
It's unfortunate that it's come to this. But there's really no other way.
There was no charisma check there. There was no talking you out of that. That was just...
Nothing to report, sir.
Well, You want a replay?
Greetings, sir.
You are clearly cruising for a bruising.
Incoming unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
I'm not doing that. Nope. All right. Nobody else want to talk to me?
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Yeah, I gave it to him, and I'm about to take it from him.
How humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Well, you know, I have tried. I've tried, everybody. Where's Z1? Where's my stinking quarters? That's what I need to know. Okay, well, you know, I'm hopeful that maybe if we do this, that we can still get out of this without having to murder everybody. Dude.
What took R5 so long to reach you? You must act now.
Yes.
The Brotherhood of Steel has discovered the location of the railroad.
What happened?
What happened?
A friend who works in the SRB overheard something. She smuggled out a message. The Brotherhood knows of the railroad's lair. We can't learn anything more right now. Even delivering those few words put her in great peril.
Okay. I'll warn them.
I'll warn them right away.
Thank you. I was hoping for more time to organize a rebellion, but it's clear we cannot delay. Once you secure the railroad against the Brotherhood, tell your people we are ready to fight. Go. Now.
Okay. All right. This is... This is it.
Tinker Tom's cooking up something. I hope it goes better than last time.
All right. Why is everybody running?
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
Yeah, she probably wants me to do some other lame mission.
I iced the coursers before they found Dayan. This time, at least.
Okay. Well, good. I guess. Get out of my way. All right. Hey, Dez, I have some bad news.
Operation Jackpot was a success? Oh, thank God. We were running perilously low on supplies.
Yeah.
Z1's rebellion is ready, but we have a crisis. The Brotherhood's on their way here.
What? What are you talking about?
Couple of things. First of all, Institute ordered me to kill you.
That's not all. The Institute has ordered me to kill you. All of you.
I guess they consider us a real threat after all.
I guess so.
I suppose we should be flattered. So really, the question is, what are you going to do about it?
Well, obviously, I'm here to protect you.
Of course I'm not going to go through with it. So, how do I deal with it?
We'll deal with that later. We need to prepare for a Brotherhood assault. Quick, take this. Tom made it for you. Sounds like we're going to need it. Everyone else, mobilize. We got Brotherhood incoming. Assume defensive positions. Reinforce Glory in the tunnels. Move! Move!
Damn! The booby trap on the skate tunnel was blown.
What?
Huh?
Got company!
Okay! Taking fire! Need backup! Damn it!
Need help here! Move it!
That's it? That was easy.
Drummer.
Brotherhood's in the catacombs. Glory's holding them off. Don't know how long she can hold out, though.
Okay. Well, let me just loot these bodies here real quick, because, you know, looting is part of what I do.
The catacombs are now our only way out.
There's no other escape route?
No. The back tunnel was it. You and the others go help Glory. Win that fight, or we're all dead.
All right. All right, that's you. Looks like you got one Brotherhood already. Oh, you're not doing good. Oh, no.
None of them got past me. Damn. That stings. Listen, The railroad's always sitting on its hands. Ah! You're the best thing that's ever happened. Promise me you'll free them. All of them.
I promise.
I promise.
If anyone... Isn't there supposed to be a light?
If there is one, you'll find it. All right, Brotherhood. You've left me no choice.
Area sweep, now!
Come on, you got more guys you want to throw at me? Sorry, I have something in my eye.
Oh, no, you don't.
Why am I missing? That should have hit.
Heck, what was that?
That was you getting iced. Come on, step into the hallway.
Warning, I have strict shoot-to-kill orders.
Yeah? So do I.
What was that?
Bring it, Sunbeam.
Desdemona.
You've killed the last of them, and you're still standing. I wish the same could be said for Glory.
Yeah.
No time for that, though. The Brotherhood underestimated us badly. Their next attack will be far, far worse.
I'm sure.
So we do the unexpected. We eliminate the Brotherhood as a threat now, and the key to that is destroying their flying fortress, the Pridwin. Fortunately, we've got a contingency plan for that. Tom, we're activating Operation Red Glare.
What? But Red Glare requires a Brotherhood vertibird.
Then the Professor will get you one.
Dang straight. What about the Institute?
What about the Institute?
They're not the immediate threat. The Brotherhood is. So we need that vertibird.
Okay. Where?
Where can we find one of those?
The Brotherhood's occupied the Cambridge police station. Spotters
Yep.
report they almost always have a vertibird parked on its roof. Take it. And Tom, you're going with him.
Me?
Him?
No one else can fly the damn thing. This one's for Glory. Move out.
All right. Oh, good. I get to meet him there. I don't actually have to follow him there. All right. For Glory. Let's do this. Okay.
It went dark.
Oh, Knight Reese. Wonderful. I never liked you anyways. You're up there somewhere. So much looting to do, so little time.
Everything looks green.
You look green. Nobody up here that I need to destroy. Alright. Vertebrate's ours. Or it would be, if there was anybody here to fly it. But there's not. So, what? Tinker Tom's inside? Seriously? Hi!
Who's there?
Huh?
Well, this is going to be... Oh, there are quite a few of you in here, aren't there? Yep.
I don't like this one bit.
Victoria.
Yeah.
The oh my.
I didn't even see you.
Unit down!
Please, Brotherhood! No!
You know what? This is just... Shut up! How dare you shoot at me?
For Elder Maxim.
Bye-bye!
Live the brother.
Also, bye-bye. Furthermore, bye-bye. Ho, 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 ho,
Why
ho.
don't you make this easy for both of us?
Well, it's gonna be plenty easy for me.
Nice
For the Brotherhood.
See? Very easy for me. Less so for you, but that's not really my problem. Strictly speaking. I didn't want the plastic bowl. That's stupid. Oh, 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 oh! I gotta be looking for those. That hurt my face. Alright. Where is he? You hiding up the street? Yeah, there he is. Come on, you big wuss.
Man, how do you live up here? There is a million ways we could be monitored right now. By the Brotherhood or, you know.
Well, the Brotherhood isn't going to monitor because they're dead. Well, they've been rendered... Hi. I'm sorry. I don't recall inviting you. I mean, you're welcome to come along, but if you debuff my Lone Wanderer perk, I'm going to be upset. Hey, look, iguana bits. Just what I wanted.
Hi.
We got ourselves some wheels. Or wings, or whatever this is.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. After flight prep, we take the vertebrate up to the Pridwin and dock. From the inside, the blimp's vulnerable. To keep that baby afloat, it's got massive gas bags full of hydrogen.
What's my role? Wait. No suicide? What does no suicide mean? Oh, no, it would be suicide. No, I'll take care of it.
Tell me about my role in this.
Your job is tricky. You gotta find a way to place these explosives on the gas bags. Then get the hell back to our vertebrate. Make it to a comfortable distance, then it's bye-bye Pridwin. Flight prep is going to take time. And the Brotherhood's not just going to give it to us. So if Paladins show up, keep them off me and the bird.
I can do that. Let's go. Oh, look. As long as I'm sitting here.
So, the manual said... right. Okay. Where's the master switch?
Man, we've got a vertebrate incoming.
Oil pressure, check.
What? We've got a vertebrate incoming? Excuse me.
Understood. I'm going as fast as I can in here.
Am I supposed to get out? I think I'm supposed to get out.
I don't know what's this panel even do. Throttle full open.
I don't see a vertibird. I hear one. There it is.
Fighting again. Great.
That was easy. Oh, my arm got wounded. Are we good? I was a little close to that explosion. Are you getting on? Tom, can you fly this thing or what? Seriously. Are we going? Hello? You know, I'm getting the... What are you doing?
First things first. I picked up some Brotherhood goodies for you. Merry Christmas. More importantly, though, Tinker's ready for us on the bird. Let's go.
I've been standing on the bird, waiting. Yeah, nitwit. Oh, so much power armor to loot. All right, let's go.
So, wheels up.
Oh, man.
So, this yoke,
Des said you could fly this thing.
Sure. Read the manual cover to cover.
The manual?
Alright, I don't know why I'm not hearing it, but...
We're spinning! Spinning!
Oh, man!
In a silent vertibird.
See? Just like falling off a log.
Dear God, we're dead.
This is kind of surreal. It's in whisper mode. We're pretending we're Airwolf.
Right. Final briefing. Well, with your colorful history with the Brotherhood, as soon as they spot you, it's game time. So maybe you can play the sneak card. I got you this stealth boy, for what it's worth. Odds are you'll get made. Once that happens, I'd run like hell, place the bombs, and somehow get out alive. It's gonna be one hell of a firefight. When we land, Tinker's gonna keep the vertibird spooled for an immediate takeoff. And my job is to be Tom's lookout and make sure any looky-loos keep walking.
Okay.
Tom, we're getting closer to the blimp. Can you fly just a little straighter?
Deacon, man, I'm trying. If you want to give it a whirl, I won't stop.
No, you're doing great, Tom. Just keep her a little more steady.
Yeah, I got you.
Somebody's shooting at us. Missed.
Stabber, this is Claymore requesting clearance.
Claymore, you're cleared for launch Bay 3. Deck officer is requesting an update on the police station.
Hostiles eliminated.
Scimitar status. Confirm.
Scimitar took some fire. Should be up and running in a few hours.
We have a visual on you, Claymore. Your docking port's not open.
Got some technical difficulties with the port thingy. Working on it. Tom?
Yeah, but which button is it? There?
Claymore, you're clear for approach.
The port thingy? Everything's fine up here. How are you? Oh, we've gone into whisper mode again. Awesome. You know, it'd be a really good time to mow down people on the ground with this weapon. I suppose we're not doing that. Okay. And we're immediately in caution. Seems like a good time to make a save game, don't you think? Yes, I do. Welcome to the Pridwin. Now, do I want to try to stealth my way up? Because they're not hostile to me yet. But the instant they figure out who I am, they will be. I don't know if a stealth boy will be enough. You know what? Let's try. Let's try, just for fun. Because I know that I have enough firepower to murder everybody here with no problems. But I'm kind of curious to see how it'll go. I might be overconfident, but yeah. We're going to try Stealth Boy. Okay, here we go. Never tried Stealth Boy and Power Armor before, but you know, whatever.
Something's out there.
He heard something, but he didn't know what. Alright, so where am I going? I'm going to the main deck. So far, so good.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe discipline.
Okay. Stealth has failed. Well, so long, Captain Kells. Time to go bye-bye. And thus ends the Tuvok. Yeah, buddy. This is a bad...
Strict shoot to kill orders.
bad location to try to defend. Alright. Hey, you got some stuff there? I'll take that.
Fine. Glory.
I feel a little nervous. Oh, airship captain hat. Yep, that's mine.
Hiding is pointless.
Not really. Okay, he was a little tougher. I should have charged up that shot, but that's okay. We're still good. Pridwin Armory key. That might be useful. All right.
Lost visual.
Yes, well, that happens from time to time when the guy who you're trying to catch doesn't want to be caught. Can I bypass you people entirely? That'd be great. Alright, well, I guess.
They can't hide from us.
We can do. Oh no! No! The pussycat! Kitty, you have to get off the. You have to get off. The game is going to try to insist that that I let this little kitty die up here, and that's not happening. I don't know where the heck Psychopath Boy is, but yeah, Might as well take all your stuff now, since we're not buddies no more. And I'm taking your watch. 'Cause I can, and you can't do anything about it. Now, I need to find that little kitty. Where is that little kitty?
The Brotherhood.
There he is. All right. All right. Take it easy. Trust me, going this way is going to be easier than riding the crashing wreck to the ground. So here's what we're going to do. We're going... Oh, did he already come running out and get killed? Good. All right, kitty. I'm going to go ahead and... It's not going to let me pick you up, and if I long press on E to try to carry you, it's going to probably shoot you or something, and that's unacceptable in every sense of the word. So, kitty cat, I'm going to go ahead and scoop you up. What do you think of that? I'm going to scoop you up. How do I do it? All right, well, I'm going to, you know what? Hop on my back. I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to scout, crunch down. There you go. You just hop right up. There you go. I hear you purring. I hear you purring in my ears. All right. Now you just stay up there. Stay behind my head, just in case we come across somebody. If we come across somebody, then you just stay back there and let the bullets bounce off my skull, and you'll be safe. Okay? Good kitty. Gotta save the kitty. What are you thinking? Is that a kid? That's a kid. Alright. Because we're blowing up your home, kitty. But you can come live with us. It'll be fine. Okay. Is it giving me a... Is it... Alright, there doesn't seem to be a counter going off or anything like that. So we can just go about our business. Where is the stinking exit? Hey, guys, where's the exit? I would love to know where the exit might be. Ah, there it is. Bye! Oh, the immortal kids are going to be up here. Well, that's their problem. I care more about the kitty. Oh, there's going to be enemies here.
Aha! Found you!
You are endangering my kitty. Hey! Do you not see the kitty on my shoulders? What's the matter with you?
Add Victoria.
Yeah, add this. Shut up.
Like this. No.
Can't believe you people were shooting at me with a kitty on my shoulders. What kind of sick, twisted people are you? Oh, a bomber jacket. I'll take that. What kind of maniacs shoot at a person who's protecting a poor, defenseless kitten? You disgust me.
Freaks, die!
See, here's the thing. Poppity. A poppity. Poppity. There you go. Oh, wait. Oh. And that's everybody out here. Fantastic. Yeah, look at all the holotags. Too bad I'm not collecting them anymore. But you are, aren't you? Yes. Alright, so, oh, this is mine. Alright, we're ready to roll. you know... Alright. That was crazy. Alright, they're catching up to us. So
We're out of the blast range now. Here goes nothing.
Can we...
Shit!
Whoa. There she goes.
That's a hell of a...
Rest easy, Glory.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
What's that?
Everyone get off. I gotta find some place to stash this beast.
See you back at the HQ.
Alright, go on, get out of here. Well. Alright, you know what? You can go home now. Seriously. Alright, where does the map say we're supposed to be going? Well, we're supposed to talk to Des for both of these. So I guess let's find her. And she is... I guess she's...
Desdemona.
I thought by calling Red Glare I'd lose more good people. Comrades, thank you for keeping them, and yourself, safe.
Do you think the church is safe now?
Is the church safe now?
With the Pridwin destroyed, the Brotherhood survivors will leave the Commonwealth, on foot. But we're not out of the woods yet. If the Brotherhood managed to find us, you can bet your ass the SRB is not far behind. We've run out of time. Our next step is to attack the Institute.
What's the plan?
Once I get in, what's the plan?
Go back inside the Institute and secure the relay. The instant you do, the Institute and the SRB will mobilize. So teleport us in quickly. We join forces with Z-114 and the rebel synths. Then together we fight our way to the fusion reactor.
And the synths we were going to try to rescue?
What about rescuing the synths?
That's not your job. We've got people assigned to maintain control of the relay room and teleport synths out non-stop. We need our best people doing the tricky part of the operation. So that means you. We'll be waiting.
Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Everybody's gone. Hey, guess what, everybody? All the people that are normally milling around are gone. Where do you suppose they are? I'll give you a hint. It's not in here. Hang on a second. You know, Sean, I don't know what you're going to say when I walk towards you there. But in spite of everything, I am sorry. I'm sorry that they made you what they made you. I was never going to kill Desdemona. And you had no right to try to order me to do so. But I forgive you. forgive you, son. Now let's see if he has anything to say.
Son.
Our advances will, in time, change the world.
You've already changed the world, son. We all do. Every single one of us. Whether we're a scientist or just a lowly scavenger trying to eke out a living in the wasteland. Person living on their own, reading books, trying to preserve the knowledge that was once here, or a mother just trying to feed her child. We all changed the world simply by being here. I'm sorry you didn't understand that. Kill everyone in the relay control room. Oh.
Right. Please give me a few moments.
Okay. Apparently, just shooting these
I
three.
already have the coordinates. I simply need to update the relay.
Was what I needed to do.
And your companions will arrive in a moment.
This was not intuitive.
There's no turning back now. If they're not already onto us, they will be within seconds.
So what?
A response would be appreciated.
What's the plan?
Take this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Tinker Tom's rigged it to take out the reactor and anything else within a few hundred yards of it.
Okay. Can I have the recipe so I can make more of them?
We get you down there, you plant it, and we run like hell. When we get to a safe distance, we detonate it remotely. Then the whole Institute goes up like a candle, and the synths stay free. Forever. This is the moment where we make history. Tom, I need you to get that relay working as fast as humanly possible. You'll need to pull us out once we're done with the reactor, and send out anyone that's unarmed. Institute personnel included.
You got it, boss.
All right, let's move.
All right. Oh, can I use the elevator now? Oh, you expect me to go back the way that I came to get here? I see.
Is this really it? I somehow thought the technology here would be more impressive.
Oh, this is just the crappy section. Okay, everybody back. Out of the way. Do not get in the way.
Excellent.
Don't push me.
I saw something.
Maybe you did, I don't know. Just chill out.
Not hiding this time. Face worse odds.
Nope, don't get ahead of me. Don't make things difficult. don't think I was supposed to go the way I came. I think I was supposed to talk to Z117 or whatever the heck his name is. And he was supposed to get me up the elevator. And the game glitched, and I was only able to get here because the game screwed up.
The years of living in...
See, I told you, this area is nicer. The years of what?
The present. You must...
Trouble.
Uh-oh. Okay. That was crazy.
Combat initiated.
hear me? I got the floor plan. Advanced Systems Lab. That's where the reactor is, and where you gotta go. But the doors are locked, and I can't override from here. That command has to come from the director's personal terminal. You understand? You've got to do that part yourself.
Must hold the concourse.
Yep, you're done. Alright, well, how do... Oh, okay. Elevator, I guess. Apparently now I can use it. Oh, down? Down? Oh, yes. The first time it came down, it did go through the floor. Alright, I'm hip. Okay, so things got a little bit squirrely because of the fact that everything was running in reverse. But it's okay. There's your script. Yeah, all this is all locked down. I'm sure you're here. Oh, yes. Quick save.
I didn't expect to see you again. You had me fooled. I really believed you were on our side.
I was, Sean. I just couldn't let you go through with a plan to kill people who did nothing more than support you.
Are you following?
I'm sorry it's come to this, Sean.
You're sorry. You can't be that sorry if you're here going through with it. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
Because, Sean, I saw the world before the war. I know what it means when people lose their way and do things without any regard for how it hurts other people, innocent people, in the name of their own version, their own vision of progress. And because I've seen that, I recognize what's happening here. If you were going to be a force for good to help the struggling people of the Commonwealth, you had my full support. But as soon as you tried to set yourself up as a little tin pot dictator, I couldn't support that. And I won't let you. It's for the greater good, Sean. That's why.
It's for the greater good. The Commonwealth deserves to determine its own fate.
Spare me. You've spent time up there. You know as well as I that it's doomed. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Because you are still my son, And I was hoping that some part of you could still be saved.
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
To minimize casualties?
Help me, and we can try and minimize the casualties in all this. You want your people to survive, don't you?
Very well. The terminal behind me. Enter access code 9003. That will disable some of the synths. Now go. Just leave me.
Very well.
Evacuation point.
I know you don't believe me, Sean, but I am sorry.
Son.
You've doomed humanity. You know that. There's nothing more to say.
Humanity is not what's in here. Like it or not, it's what's out there.
Sean, I'm sorry that it's come to this.
It's too late to be sorry.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Reactor.
Movement detected. Curious.
Work together, people!
What just happened?
Is someone present?
Attention all personnel.
Evacuation
order issued.
He's giving me to come get some.
1YR.
You are in a lab coat. Don't be ridiculous.
To your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
I've been hit.
Well, stay down. Nobody asked you to come down here anyways.
I will limit the pain I inflict if possible.
Stay out of the way, you idiot. Freezing lead pipe. Alright. Whatever. Nanny boo boo. Oh, I don't want that. Flamer? That's garbage. Okay.
Let's get the hell out of here. Tom, can you hear me? Your gun down. Let's back up.
Hey, hey, hey! I didn't ask for you to do that. Seriously, I did not ask for that.
We're all done, Tom. Let's get out of here while we can.
I'm with you, boss, but
this kid show.
Attention
He
all
says he's the
personnel.
professor's son.
Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR3.
Son?
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation point. Thank
Please,
you
Dad,
for your
don't leave me
cooperation.
here. I want to go with you.
You think I'm your dad?
Why did you call me Dad?
What? You're my father. Why else would I call you that?
Yes, of course. Of course I'm your father.
Right, of course I'm your father.
Good. For a second, I thought you forgot who I was. Now let's hurry up and get out of here.
Yeah, come with me.
All right, you can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
You bet. I mean it.
Yes, I mean it. Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you were here to save me.
You worry about the reactor. I'll worry about making sure this thing works when it's time to go.
All right, Tom. Fire it up.
You got it. Okay, you set right. We're ready to get out of here.
Please proceed
Yeah.
to your assigned evacuation.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Let's get the out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. It's all set to take you and Des to the detonation site. Then I'll rig it to send me and the kid here back to HQ right after. Don't worry, we'll look after him. Get him some better clothes, too. Yikes. Let's go before this whole place goes thermonuclear.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
All right, you're going to go with Tom, and he's going to take care of you until I take care of business here, and then we'll meet up.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31.
That's, Hey, everybody. So, I guess I get to do the honors, huh? And that's it down there.
Desdemona.
It is done.
Yeah. I guess it is.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the end of the main story.
Desdemona.
And so, the mighty have fallen. Dozens of years, countless sacrifices. It all paid off, thanks to you. Deacon says this was his plan all along.
So what's next?
With the Institute gone, what happens to the railroad?
In days gone by, when us old-timers waxed rhapsodic about life without the Institute, we recognized our work wouldn't end immediately. Hate runs deep in the Commonwealth, deeper than the soil. To them, synths are the living embodiment of the Institute's oppression. I'd understand if you want a much-needed vacation. But are you up for the next mission, Professor?
Maybe later. I tend to believe that there is the possibility of sentience in synths, which is why I joined you. And now it's time for me to spend some time with Sean version 2.0. And have a relationship with a son that I never had, that I missed out on the first time. So, I'll be back. You can count on that. Heroes have a way of turning up when they're needed.
I think I'll take that vacation first.
Take all the time you need. We'll be waiting. Our safe houses will be bursting with synths, seeking a better life outside the Commonwealth. Not everyone in the Institute died. We'd be foolish to think there won't be retaliation. Come back to the HQ and lead the last of our people to freedom.
All of you.
We've rescued enough of your people over the years. You don't have to say anything.
You will protect them. Are we safe?
Just because you're out of the Institute doesn't mean you're safe. Or the Railroad's job is over. There's a lot of work ahead of us. But together, we'll get there.
Where are we exactly? We're atop a very tall building not so far from Good Neighbor. Well, that's convenient. Which puts the entrance to Good Neighbor in there somewhere, I think. Yee-haw! And there it is. So, that's it. Whole pile of editing to do here to turn this into something short and sweet. And I've got save games, and I might just make my way back and play it out a little differently. Just to see. But this is my first playthrough, now finished. So, whether or not there will be a next time remains to be seen. But if and when I return, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Jim at the Mid-Nite Drive-Thru. Thank you so much for journeying with me and watching. Thank you very much. And Drive-Thru. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.